Today, it is deeply discouraged to see that the ongoing complicity of American companies in aiding and abetting the Chinese Communist Party's heinous crimes against humanity and genocide. Many are complicit in concealing the PRC's abuses. Many are complicit in the PRC's restrictions on freedoms. Many are even complicit in amplifying the Chinese Communist Party's propaganda across our country, spreading political and ideological stances that are completely contrary, antithetical to what the United States stands for. American companies and consumers should not be subsidizing tyranny.
This Commission's signature initiative to guard against corporate complicity has been the Uyghur Forced Labor Prevention Act. Representative McGovern, Senator Rubio, Representative Smith, and I spearheaded that legislation to protect American consumers and to hold corporations trading in the products of forced labor accountable. But that's only the start of the paradigm shift that we need. We need businesses across the economy to diversify their supply chains to be less susceptible to Chinese coercion, to avoid complicity with human rights abuses. We need greater transparency about businesses' data practices, exposure to the pressures coming from China, and more. And defenders of freedom need to speak out so businesses know that there will be reputational costs for abetting human rights abuses.
Since the UFLPA took effect in June of 2022, Customs and Border Protection has targeted more than 4,200 shipments, valued at over $1.4 billion, sending a clear message to importers that we take our mandate seriously. The UFLPA has other important components, including the public identification of illicit actors through the UFLPA entity list. The task force is committed to expanding the UFLPA entity list, as demonstrated by the recent addition of 2 new entities, extending the list to a current total of 22 entities. There is an active pipeline of referrals we are examining, and we anticipate more additions to the list in the coming months. We are still in the early stages of quantifying the impact of the UFLPA on private sector behavior, but early data show promise. One respected supply chain mapping company, Altana AI, reports that transactions from entities potentially subject to enforcement under the law decreased by approximately 40% between June 2022 and March 2023. The same period also saw the overall value of transactions decrease by approximately 50%. Another supply chain mapping company, Sayari, has informed us that it has similar data. We are seeing similar trends from other providers, and these all support extensive anecdotal reporting that industry is taking UFLPA compliance seriously and taking steps to ensure it comes into line with the law's requirements. The UFLPA is a testament to the impact that Congress and the executive branch can have when they work together. This new enforcement regime is a significant step towards justice, accountability, and fair competition. There is much more work to do, and we are all in on this mission.